Honey, where are you?
I'm out shopping.
I won't be able to attend the Christmas party at your relative's house tomorrow. I'm really sorry.
What do you mean?
I have a fever of 104 degrees.
104? You were fine just yesterday.
I was, but I suddenly got chills late last night, and by the time I was in bed, my fever shot up. So I went to the doctor this morning, and they said it was the flu.
The flu?
Yeah, I have a terrible headache. My joints ache all over. I can barely eat, and drinking water is a struggle.
Unbelievable. This is a once-a-year event, and you're not going? That's unacceptable. If you take some medicine, can't you push through?
I can't. I don't want to risk spreading it to your relatives, so please just go alone.
Seriously? You're an adult and can't even manage your health? That's pathetic.
Jeez. No matter how careful you are, sometimes you just get sick. Besides, the flu is going around right now.
Just because others are getting sick doesn't mean you have to too. That's just an excuse. I haven't caught a cold in years, probably because I jog every day and take vitamins. Getting the flu is out of the question. You should take a page out of my book.
I usually take care of myself too, but this time it just happened.
If you were feeling so bad, why didn't you tell me last night?
By the time I noticed the fever, it was late, and you were already asleep. And by the time I woke up this morning, you'd already gone out alone.
Are you faking it?
Why would I do that?
Because you don't want to see my relatives.
I would never lie about something like this. Your parents and all your relatives are wonderful people. I really do want to go, but I just can't this time, so have fun for both of us. I'll try to get better as soon as I can.
Fine, I'll go by myself then. But you've got an important job to do.
What job?
You need to make a Christmas cake for 20 people and deliver it to my relative's house by Christmas Eve.
Excuse me? Christmas Eve is tomorrow.
Exactly.
So, you're telling me to make it by tomorrow?
That's right.
You've got to be kidding. I'm lying in bed with a 104-degree fever.
It's your fault for not managing your health better. I already promised Uncle Tate, so there's no backing out.
Uncle Tate? This is the first I've heard about me making Christmas cake.
Of course, I just decided that today.
Don't just make decisions on your own. I've never even made our own Christmas cake before, so this is impossible.
I don't like sweets, but you can't have Christmas without cake.
So, Uncle Tate wants me to make it?
Exactly. He's been insisting that since you haven't contributed much in the past, you should do it.
I can't believe it. He has always been kind. I never thought he'd demand something so unreasonable.
Well, he can be pretty strict. Last year, he let us slide since you were new to the family. But he said there's no more leniency from this year on.
I can't imagine him saying that.
If you don't do it, it'll affect our relationship with the family.
Then you should have told me earlier. Asking the day before is just unreasonable.
Show them what you're made of.
I can't go shopping and do all that with this high fever. It's impossible. Call and cancel it right now.
104-degree fever isn't that big of a deal.
I can't even get out of bed.
As my wife, you should step up and show them what you've got. If you can't join the party, at least stay up all night and prepare for Christmas. The flu is no big deal.
I might have been able to push through if I were healthy, but I can't even move right now.
You're not in the hospital, so you're fine.
104-degree fever is seriously dangerous, and I don't even have the ingredients for the cake.
It's still morning. If you go shopping now, you'll make it in time.
Aren't you worried about me?
I am. I'm worried if you'll finish on time.
That's not what I meant.
I'd help, but I've got to visit my godson and his family later.
What? You didn't tell me you had a plan.
Oh, I didn't? I'll come home when I'm done.
So you're not coming home now?
I'll call you. I'll do a surprise check to see if you're really making the cake.
I can't believe you're not planning to come home early when I'm in this condition.
Will my presence lower your fever?
There are some things I need, like drinks.
Go get them yourself. The grocery store is only a 15-minute drive.
So you could go shopping with a 104-degree fever, huh?
I do it easily. I'd even skip there.
Enough. Let me sleep a little.
Hey, there's no time to sleep. Go get the groceries now.
I can't.
If you don't make the Christmas cake, I'll divorce you.
That's fine.
Are you serious?
Yes, I can't see myself staying married to a husband who forces his wife to make a Christmas cake while she's suffering from the flu.
Then I'll throw away all the books you've stored in that rented storage unit.
How do you know about that?
I got suspicious and followed you once. I found the key in your vanity drawer and noticed you went to the storage unit several times. I've been wondering what you were hiding in there. I thought you might be hiding gold bars or something valuable. I was disappointed to find nothing but books and junk.
I see.
But those things are important to you, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
If you don't make the cake, I'll get rid of everything in that storage unit.
I'm going to move it all right now.
If you have the energy to do that, you should have the energy to make the cake.
Fine, I'll do it. Just don't touch the books.
That's all I needed to hear. You should have just said that from the start.
And the cost? It's going to take a lot of ingredients to make a cake for 20 people.
Keep it under $300.
What?
Uncle Tate is giving me $1,500. So if the expenses are too high, there won't be much profit.
You're getting paid for this?
Yep. Good old Uncle Tate is so generous. He's giving me $1,500 just for the cake ingredients. If we keep the expense under $300, it'll be a nice little profit.
So you're planning to pocket the money without doing any work?
If you make it, it's as good as me making it.
What are you even saying?
$1,200 for doing nothing? That's lucky for me. So yeah, I'll be counting on you for next year too. Anyhow, I'll enjoy the party for both of us.
Don't mess with me.
Hey, honey. Is that Christmas cake done? You kept the cost under $300 like I said, right? If you went over budget, you have to cover the extra yourself. Why aren't you answering? What's going on? Are you ignoring me? You're not slacking off and sleeping instead of making the cake, are you?
She was taken to the hospital by ambulance.
What? Hospital? And who is this? I'm texting Mary, not you.
I'm Sally, a friend of hers.
So you're the one who called the emergency?
No. When I got there, the ambulance had already arrived.
Who called them? They didn't need to overreact.
Excuse me?
She had a mission to complete the Christmas cake by tomorrow. Going to the hospital is going to cause a huge delay.
Your wife collapsed. Aren't you worried about her?
I'm more worried about the cake not being ready. Seriously, I don't know who you are, but stay out of my business.
There are a lot of things I'd like to say, but this isn't the time to argue. You need to get to the hospital.
No can do. I'm drinking at my buddy's right now.
You must be joking, right?
She'll be fine after getting an IV. Tell her to hurry up and get her fever down so she can finish the cake.
Are you even human?
Of course I am.
Are you sure you're on Earth? Or did you come from another planet?
What are you talking about? I'm an Earthling.
It sure doesn't seem like it.
Anyway, the Christmas cake is the priority here.
More important than your wife's life?
Life? That's exaggerating. She just has a cold.
She has the flu.
Yeah, but people don't die from the flu. She'll be fine.
Can't you drink anytime? Aren't you worried that something could happen to her?
I'm visiting my godson on Christmas Eve, and it only comes once a year.
Then go ahead and drink forever.
What?
I said, stick your face in a barrel and stay drunk for the rest of your life.
I don't know who you are, but you're being incredibly rude.
I don't need to hear that from you.
Anyway, just slap her cheek a little and wake her up. She's overreacting to a fever.
She must have been enduring a lot with a man like you.
What do you mean, enduring? I'm a great husband. I'm the one who's been putting up with her.
When I got here, she was lying on the ground in front of the door. She was clutching a plastic bag full of groceries.
Oh, so she did go shopping. She almost made it, but she's just not tough enough. Huh, getting hospitalized over something as minor as the flu.
Her hospitalization isn't just because of the flu.
What else?
She hit her head and was bleeding. So, a neighbor thought it was a crime scene and called the police. It caused quite a commotion.
Oh, so that missed call earlier was probably from the police.
If you noticed, why didn't you call back right away?
How many times did I have to tell you? I said I'd do everything after the party.
Is this party really that important to you?
Of course it is. I'm hanging out with my family and relatives. We're reminiscing and having a great time.
So what?
Family is for life, you know? But with a marriage, you might never see each other again after a divorce, right?
Are you seriously saying that?
Sure.
Then keep drinking for the rest of your life.
There's no need to get so angry. Who are you anyway? I've never heard Mary mention anyone named Sally.
You don't need to know.
Whatever.
I'll stay here with her.
Great. That means I can drink all night. If you're staying with her, then there's no need for me to go to the hospital, right? That's a huge help. Thanks a bunch.
You're such a piece of trash.
Honey, how are you feeling? Are you starting to feel better?
It's not something that gets better so easily.
So, what's your temperature now?
100 degrees.
See? It's going down. Thanks to you, there's no Christmas cake and I'm missing out on that $1,500. This Christmas is a disaster.
You're still going on about that?
Because you didn't make the cake, Uncle Tate is furious.
Really? He didn't seem angry at all.
How do you know?
He actually visited me in the hospital yesterday.
Why? I didn't tell him anything.
Sally contacted him.
Ugh, that woman from the other day. Who the heck is she?
She's going to be Uncle Tate's new wife.
What are you talking about? His wife passed away 8 years ago.
He's getting remarried.
No way. How old is this Sally?
She's 29, just like me.
Come on, Uncle Tate is almost 60. What idiot would marry an old guy like that?
She says she's sorry for being that idiot.
Don't report everything to her.
You know how people talk in a small town. A marriage with such a big age gap will definitely raise eyebrows. That's why he was consulting with me. As we met, I got close to her as well.
Yeah, in the countryside, people will just gossip that she's after his money.
She was worried about that too. Uncle Tate wanted me to understand that it wasn't like that.
So, what's the truth? She's just after his money, right?
No, they're really in love.
Huh, that's hilarious. A woman marrying an old man is always about the money.
You'll never understand what love really is.
Hey, don't insult me.
Anyway, about the storage unit I rented.
The one where you're wasting money to store those worthless books?
They're books, but they're not just books.
That makes no sense.
The books are a cover. What's inside them is what's really important.
What's inside?
Evidence of corruption by the town mayor.
What?
You begged Uncle Tate to buy $1,500 worth of Christmas cakes because you wanted to help out a friend who ran a restaurant and boosted their sales, right?
We're not talking about that right now.
Who is this friend's father?
The mayor? But...
You and your friend were conspiring together, helping the mayor create slush funds.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were going to use the profit from the cake for that. But Sally found out that the restaurant doesn't even make any cakes.
You're totally mistaken.
You just wanted the money and made up some excuse to get me to make the cakes, didn't you?
Ugh, stop saying random things. I just wanted our relatives to enjoy the cake you made.
That doesn't add up. You told Uncle Tate to buy the cake from the restaurant, right?
I thought they'd prefer it over homemade ones.
You've been blackmailed by the mayor's son since your school days, haven't you?
That's...
He's been demanding a few thousand from you every month. He's been using your involvement in the slush fund to keep you trapped. That's why you were so desperate for money, right?
How did you find out?
Sally works at the town hall.
I'm not involved.
That restaurant has been a hub for shady deals and illegal donations. You were there yesterday, weren't you?
No, I was at the party.
Uncle Tate and Sally asked me to rent the storage unit to keep something important safe, but I didn't know what was inside. They told me it was something very important and asked me to keep it safe no matter what.
Why would Uncle Tate?
Sally couldn't stand watching the town she serves as a public employee get even more corrupt. And Uncle Tate wanted to save you from getting deeper into this mess.
Whatever he says, he can't just go against people in power.
It's simple. Just say, I'm done with this.
If I do that, I'll end up in prison. They'll pin most of the illegal activities on me.
Don't worry. With the evidence Sally has gathered, we can bring the mayor down.
Are you serious?
You don't have to worry anymore.
Oh, thank you. I'll come pick you up now. Let's spend Christmas together.
You must be confused.
Wait, aren't you going to help me?
The fact is, you were involved in the corruption, and you ignored me when I was seriously ill.
But I had no choice.
Whatever the reason, your behavior hurt me deeply. I realized I can't live with someone like you.
I'm sorry. I'll never ask you to make a Christmas cake again.
All I wanted was for you to ask, are you okay? But you didn't even care. I don't need a husband like that.
I'll put you first from now on, I swear.
It's too late. We're done.
Don't say that.
Like I said, I still have a fever.
Are you okay? Just take it easy and rest. If you need anything, I'll bring it to you.
It's too late to say that now.
So what am I supposed to do?
You'll be out of commission soon enough.
What do you mean?
You said you hadn't caught a cold in years, but I think you're about to come down with a fever yourself.
What?
We slept in the same bed, so you've definitely been exposed.
No way. Not me. Wait a minute. Now that you mention it, I do feel a bit of a chill.
Your fever is going to spike soon. It's going to be fun. But since you can go shopping with a 104-degree fever while skipping, I'm sure handling the divorce filing will be a breeze, right?
Darn it! You gave it to me. If I get a high fever, I won't be able to do anything.
Don't be a baby. No matter how sick you are, you'll have to handle everything. That includes the divorce paperwork and discussions about alimony and splitting our assets.
There's no way I can do that.
Oh, and good luck with the police interrogation.
I'm going to get arrested too?
You were involved, even if you were blackmailed, so yes, it's likely.
This can't be happening.
You must have enjoyed some of the perks, right?
All I got was a few good meals and some drinks.
You still benefited, so that's too bad for you.
Please, you have to help me. Can't you talk to Uncle Tate for me?
You don't need to ask. He's already made it clear he won't help.
Oh no.
Good luck in court.
Stand by me, won't you? We're still married.
I told you we're not going to be married anymore. Goodbye.
No, Mary, please don't leave me.
The mayor, his son, and Lewis were all arrested and, following their trial, were sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The mayor's long history of corruption was uncovered, leading to the confiscation of his assets. His son faced a similar fate, being completely shunned by society, and their names were never spoken again in our town. Naturally, I divorced Lewis. He was abandoned by his parents, relatives, and former friends, and now lives a miserable, lonely life. The court awarded me all of our shared assets, which I used to start a new life. With the help of Uncle Tate and Sally, I now have a peaceful, happy life. Uncle Tate and Sally got married, and he ran for mayor, winning by a landslide. With him as mayor, the town has become brighter, and I've noticed more smiles on the faces of the townspeople.
Daniel, where are you? Hurry up and come home. I'm at the grocery. I told you, right? How come you're taking so long? No, that's not important right now. I'm having contractions. I need to go to the hospital, so I need you to drive me. Come home right now.
Oh, I can't.
Why not?
I mean, don't lie to me about contractions. You're still 10 days away from your due date. Maybe you ate something bad that upset your stomach.
Normal stomach pains and labor pains are totally different. The due date is just an estimate. It doesn't mean I will have the baby on the exact date. It could be any day now.
Oh, maybe you noticed.
Noticed what? I don't know what's going on, but please drive me to the hospital. The contractions stopped now, but I don't know when it's going to hit again. I need to get to the hospital as soon as possible.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to tell you now that you've found out.
About what? Hey, whatever. Just come home now. I'm about to have a baby.
I can't. I'm on vacation with my ex-wife.
What?
Well, I'm still waiting for her, but our hearts are already traveling together.
Your ex-wife, Marie?
Yes, I can't go back because I'm already on the train. So there's no point in lying to get my attention.
I'm not lying. I mean, aren't you the one lying? You say you'll go to the grocery quickly.
It's your fault for believing me. I'll be back in a week or so. We'll discuss the divorce then. If you've already made up your mind, there are divorce papers in the safe with my signature on them. Bye.
You, stupid man. You left Zoe in labor and went on a trip with your ex-wife? Are you serious?
What, sis?
Her parents live far away, and you're the one who has to be there for her. What the hell are you thinking? Come back here right now. When I get back, I'm going to scold you a lot for being such a stupid husband.
No, what are you thinking? I haven't heard from you in a while, but you've been fooled by Zoe's lies.
What?
Oh, well. I know you're good friends with Zoe, who is also your coworker at work, so understandably you'd believe her. But you should calm down first, so that you'll be able to see through lies like I can.
What the hell are you talking about? I was there for the birth you were supposed to be there for.
What?
There's no lie, no matter what you think. Are you trying to tell me that there's something wrong with my eyes?
What? It was true? She gave birth?
Yes, about 2 hours ago.
What? Now I can divorce more easily.
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, she's 10 days ahead of her due date. This is confirmed by the fact that the baby has a different father.
What?
If she was cheating on me, then she can't complain about me getting back together with Marie. Yes, it's settled. I mean, it's her fault for cheating on me first. Before you complain about me, you should take a look at what she's doing.
Are you serious?
Because it's 10 days. 10 days early.
It is normal.
What? No way. I think 10 hours is normal. But 10 days? That's not normal at all.
Zoe showed me the conversation with you, but I didn't think you were this stupid.
What? I don't get it.
To begin with, Marie's already...
Oh, Marie's here now. Well then, bye.
Daniel, wait! Hi, Zoe. How are you? Hi, sis. Everything is good. I'm fine, and so is my son. That's good to hear. Can I have a minute to talk? Sure. Is it about Daniel? Yeah, I'm sorry. So it turns out, is it true that he's with his ex-wife? Well, it's something I can't really say yet. At least in my mind, it's unthinkable that Marie and stupid Daniel getting back together. Is there a reason? You know that I know Marie for a long time, right? Yeah, I heard that you used to hang out with her since you were teenagers. That's how Daniel met her, and they ended up getting married. So he told you about everything. That's weird. Hahaha. Well, it's a similar story to us, so I think that's why it came up in the conversation. I'm really sorry about my stupid brother. No, it's okay. So for me, it's possible that his feelings for Marie came back and he's trying to get back together with her. No matter how much he wants to get back, Marie has her own reasons, you know. Own reasons? I still have her number. It's not as much as it used to be, but we're still getting in touch sometimes. So I know that Marie has remarried. Oh, she married too? Yeah, she told me they didn't have a wedding ceremony, just a registry. But the guy she got married to is, what? Oh no, I'm sorry. I should get back to work. Oh, you were at work? Thank you for checking on me. No problem. Anyway, it's a long story, so I'll visit you after work today. I don't want you to get sick by telling you too uncomfortable a story. It seems like my foolish brother is getting what he deserves on his own, so I will explain to you later. Is that so? Okay.
Zoe, please. Please say that we're a very loving couple. You don't think I'm thinking of getting back together with Marie, do you? Please. You're not thinking of divorcing me, right? Zoe.
Zoe, it's an emergency. What? Jenny, I thought you were at work. I just left work early and I'm in a cab. What happened? You said Daniel left the divorce papers and went on a trip, right? Yes, that's what happened. I'm sorry, but can you tell me the PIN number of the safe it's in? Oh, a safe is just a box that's decorated like that, but it's not locked, so... Well, I have to use the key you gave me the other day to get into the house to take out the divorce papers. Okay, but what's going on? You should divorce Daniel immediately. What? Immediately? You mean right now? Do you mean today? Yes! I have to run in before the office closes. I just got a call from Marie saying that her husband and his men caught Daniel doing a stalker thing. Stalker? I guess they didn't get back together after all. But he told me he's traveling with Marie. Well, Marie posted online about her trip with her current husband. He thought she was talking about him. Seriously? It seems he didn't know about Marie's remarriage, but even so, his misunderstanding is too much. But still, it seems like a lot is going on, suddenly recommending me to get a divorce? And who are Marie's husband and his men? So they went on a trip with his men? What kind of person she is? I'm sure you'll understand if you hear the truth. It's a bit of a long story. I'll tell you later. Anyhow, she mentioned that things are likely to get complicated from now on, and she suggested to cut ties with him today. What do you think? Well, I had already considered that a divorce was inevitable, so I figured the timing was the only thing left. If you're saying today is the right time, then yes. Good. Well, I'll take the divorce papers and head to the hospital right away. We'll talk about the details then. Oh, and if Daniel says anything to you, don't respond until I get there. Got it.
Hey, you haven't replied to me at all since then, but we're a happy and loving couple, right? It's really just a coincidence that I saw Marie, right?
We're already divorced.
What?
You left the divorce papers that you had already filled out. You also told me that I should just get it over with. So I submitted the papers thinking, okay, now we'll never be able to go back to the way we were. Did I do something wrong? I did just as you said.
Wait. Right now, you're still in the hospital, right? How could you submit divorce papers?
My lawyer submitted it for me.
Really?
I've already heard about the trouble that happened over there.
Do you already know? What? Who told you? Marie? No, I'm sure she doesn't know your contact information.
I don't know. Who do you think? But that doesn't matter anymore. You and I are strangers now, so please don't drag me into this.
No way.
Goodbye.
I screwed up. No. Sis, why didn't you tell me that Marie has remarried and that her new husband was a gang leader? If I had known, I wouldn't have done this.
I tried to tell you. You got carried away and didn't listen to me. Well, it's your fault for stalking her. Karma served you.
Oh no.
I mean, how can you message me?
They said it was my last chance. They said they'd go easy on me if I could get at least 2 of my relatives, or one of them, to care about me.
You need to be hurt once and for all.
Sis, wait a minute. If you say that for real, they're gonna hurt me. You're just gonna let me die?
Well, don't worry, they won't take your life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these days they won't just take your life like that.
Really?
Well, I don't know if that's true. Maybe they don't care as long as you're alive? Maybe it's worse than having your life taken away?
What? Wait, don't say those disturbing words after reassuring me. I mean, you and Marie are still in contact, right? I'm your brother. Can you stop them as a sister?
Oh, please, I will cut off ties with you.
What?
Well then.
Are you kidding me? Sis!
A few days later, the alimony and child support for my child were transferred to my account. According to my sister-in-law, she had just transferred the entire amount of Daniel's savings, plus the severance payment and contribution from her. She said it was not so-called dirty money. I trust my sister-in-law, so I decided to use this money gratefully. And there was a follow-up report saying that Daniel had been quite beaten up. He seemed certain that he had made an enemy of terrible people. It seems that they have arranged for him to find employment overseas, so he won't appear in front of us ever again. I don't know the full story, but I will try my best to raise my child on my own. You are the worst. You are the worst kind of sister-in-law. You have a bad personality. Hey, answer me. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you serious? It really sucks. I'm embarrassed because of you. What? What happened? I don't have any reason to suddenly be called the worst sister-in-law. So you're gonna pretend that you don't know? I was the only one who couldn't get into the movie theater. If you had picked up the phone earlier, I might have gotten in just in time. What does a movie have to do with me? You went to the movies with your friends today, right? It's about the movie ticket you gave me before. I couldn't use it because it was expired. Don't give me something I can't use. You gave it to me on purpose to embarrass me, so that's why I'm saying you have a bad personality. Movie tickets. I don't remember giving a ticket for you. Anyway, come here for a minute. I can't get into the movie if you don't let me in. Why don't you just pay and go in? I didn't bring my wallet because I'm just going to see the movie today. I have a ticket and I didn't think I needed it. Hey, just come on. It's your fault, so take responsibility and pay. This kind of harassment really sucks, okay? It sucks, huh? What are you laughing at? Come on, hurry up. Kath, did you think I didn't notice anything? Huh? What? Every time I go to your house or you come over here, I know you've been going through my bag. I even keep a record of everything you take with you. What? Really? By the way, that ticket is also something you stole from me, right? The one for the movie you said you wanted to see? I thought you would use it without checking it. What? What's that? I went to the trouble of preparing a fake ticket and made you steal it. My husband didn't believe you were stealing my stuff. I didn't think you'd contact me to provide evidence. What? So you set me up? Yes, I set you up. You fell for it and admitted that you stole it. That went really well. That's the worst. That's impossible. I just borrowed it for a bit. I haven't had it back in over 2 years. If you learn from this, don't go through people's bags again. Shut up, old lady. Don't lecture me, you idiot. Remember that the next time you come back. I can't stand it just handing me a fake ticket. On top of that, you're setting me up with this kind of in-your-face nonsense. I knew it. You're the worst kind of shitty person. I would have forgiven you if you'd apologized. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to report everything you've done up until now to your father and mother. What? My parents have nothing to do with this. You are still a teenager who goes to school. They have a lot to do with it. I'm your sister-in-law, but you're still a stranger to me. If you steal from someone else, just apologize. This is common sense. Your parents said that if you steal from me again, they will make you quit high school. Huh? Don't be selfish. Hey, please, just let it go. I'm your sister-in-law. It's just a family quarrel. Quitting high school? It's too big a deal. You're a thief. I don't want a thief in my family. I've never considered you my sister. You're lucky I don't call the police. Oh, come on. You're not really going to let me quit high school, are you? I'm on my way home now, so wait a minute. I've waited long enough. I'll show no mercy, so be prepared. Sis, answer me. Sis.
Amber, I need to talk to you. Amber, don't tell me you haven't woken up yet. How long are you going to stay in bed?
Kendra, good morning. What is it so early in the morning?
Huh? What are you doing sleeping so late? Early in the morning? It's already past 6.
6 o'clock is early. Besides, I'm off work today.
What a lazy woman. Sleeping in just because you're off work? A wife usually gets up before the sun rises and does the housework.
I'm sorry, what era did people say before the sun rises?
Oh, are you trying to condescend to me saying I'm old-fashioned?
I'm not being condescending to you.
Anyway, now that you've married into this family, I won't allow you to sleep in, no matter how many days off you have.
I may be the wife of the family, but I'm not living with you. I'd rather you didn't interfere too much with my daily routine.
You're also cryptic. It's so annoying. Why did my son marry such a loser?
I usually get up at 6 a.m. to do the housework. But lately I've been so busy with wedding preparations, I've been so tired.
Oh yes, about that wedding. I'm going to ask you to cancel the ceremony after all.
Excuse me?
I'm telling you to cancel the wedding.
The ceremony is tomorrow.
So it's not too late, right?
No. I don't understand what you're saying. Why do I have to cancel the wedding all of a sudden?
Because I'm against the marriage.
Huh?
Our son doesn't deserve a woman like you. That's why I've decided to have you call off the wedding ceremony right now.
What are you talking about? When we went to your house to inform you about the wedding, you approved of our marriage. So I don't understand why you're against it now.
I just couldn't be honest about it in front of my husband and my son. My husband seemed to like you. If I was the only one to object, what would everyone say?
But if you had your own opinion, I wish you had expressed that then. Why are you against our marriage?
I'm telling you, he's my eldest son.
Yes?
Do you know what it's like to marry the eldest son?
Well,
the eldest son's wife should live with her in-laws and serve the family. You have no intention of quitting your job. You insist that you won't live with us. It wasn't me who said we won't live together. It was Adrian, wasn't it? At this point, it doesn't matter either way. You lured him away. You seduced him into not living with us, didn't you? Trying to make him leave his aging parents. What a cruel person.
No, that's not right. I didn't say we would never live with you. Adrian wanted us to cherish the time we have together as a couple. As long as the parents can take care of themselves, we would live separately and pay visits to you from time to time.
I dreamed of living with my son and his wife when he got married, and having a lively life with my grandchildren who would eventually be born, and the neighbors would look on with envy. But you ruined my dream. I still can't approve of this marriage. Let my son leave you at once. I'm going to find him a more obedient and proper wife.
You're going to marry your son off for your dream.
I'm sure he loves me, his mother, more than you. But he's just too shy to tell you the truth. I'm sure he really wants you to be a full-time housewife. And I'm sure he wants to live with us.
I think that's all your fantasy.
Huh?
I get it that you don't think much of me, but Adrian and I have already registered our marriage and we're already married. I can't cancel the wedding now just because of your selfishness.
My selfishness? Are you dismissing your mother-in-law's opinion as mere selfishness?
As for the difference between your view and mine, I hope we can come to a compromise through repeated discussions. Tomorrow is a once-in-a-lifetime big day. Could you just please accept it and be happy for us?
You're a brazen woman. Even after all this, you still want to hold the wedding? Even though you're putting me through so much anguish?
On the contrary, if we cancel the wedding now, it will cause trouble for the wedding hall and all the invited guests. I mean, you haven't said anything to Adrian about canceling the wedding, have you?
There's no way I could tell him. I don't want him to hate me.
So you don't care if I hate you?
Of course I don't mind. I don't like you, so it's mutual.
Oh God. Either way, Kendra, it's impossible to cancel the ceremony now. You'll have to give up and join us as a relative.
Well, you're a big shot. You just remember, I'll do everything in my power to make it impossible for you to hold the wedding.
What on earth are you planning?
That's for me to know and for you to find out. You'll be sorry you ever messed with me.
Adrian, is this a good time? I need to talk to you about something. Good morning, Amber. What's up? I just got a text from your mother. From Mom? Yeah, around 6 in the morning. That early? Was it something so urgent she had to text you? She told me to cancel the wedding tomorrow. Huh? I don't get it. I know, but your mother was against our marriage from the start. She doesn't want us to have the wedding. I don't know why she said she was against it. When we went to greet her, she was smiling the whole time. She said she was happy that I got a cute bride. At least that's what I thought she said. Apparently her smile was fake. I see. It seems she pretended to go along with it in front of you and your father, but she really didn't want you to marry me. I wonder what she's so worried about. That I'll continue working after marriage, and that I won't live with my in-laws. What's wrong with that? She said it was her dream, that her son and his wife would live with her and she would be surrounded by her grandchildren. To be the envy of the neighbors. Oh, she's as vain as ever. It's true that recently there's been a rush of grandchildren around my mother. There are a few people she knows who have started living with their son and his wife. Maybe she's convinced that living together with her son and daughter-in-law makes her a winner. She also told me that the eldest son's wife should be devoted to the family. That's a pretty outdated concept. She hasn't said anything to you about the wedding? Yeah, I've been staying with my parents since yesterday. They haven't said anything to me. I see. I'm sorry my mom's giving you such a hard time. She was always nice to you in front of me. I thought things were going well. She doesn't want you or your father to hate her, but it seems she really doesn't like me. We can't cancel the wedding no matter how much Mom objects. We'll just enjoy the ceremony, don't worry about her. You know, your mother could be up to something on the day of the wedding. What? She says she's going to do everything she can to make sure we don't get married. I hope it's just a threat. What's with that? What an immature parent. Don't tell me she's planning to storm out in the middle of the ceremony. It's probably just all talk. I get it. I'm going to talk to her and send her straight so she doesn't do anything at our wedding ceremony. Yeah, I just don't want her to be in a bad mood and say she won't go to the wedding. I don't want to irritate her too much. I understand.
I'm sorry you had to get all stressed out the day before the wedding because of my mother.
Don't worry. I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Amber, today is finally the wedding day. I wonder if you're getting ready in the waiting room at this point. Since you insisted on holding the ceremony no matter what, I decided to give you a little surprise. What do you think it is? I mean, you've been so busy with the preparations, I don't think you'll have time to look at the message. You'll be so surprised when you come to the venue. This will certainly get the wedding shut down. You should know that if you disobey me, you're in for a heap of trouble.
Kendra, where are you? Kendra, please pick up the phone.
Oh, Amber, you seem to be in a panic. Did something shock you?
Kendra, I just heard from the staff at the wedding hall. The wedding cake at the venue is all messed up.
What? You didn't notice? The wedding hall staff saw it before you did? No, that's no fun.
So it was you after all. I heard that some guests witnessed someone who looked like you running away from the venue.
Yes, that's right. I did it.
But how could you?
Because I hate you. I kicked your wedding cake over.
Kicked it over? Taking it out on the cake is going way too far.
I told you yesterday, I'll do everything in my power to prevent you from having a wedding. You can't have a wedding ceremony with a wedding cake like that. Cutting the cake is the most important part of the ceremony.
You're a monster. Can't you imagine how sad the bride and the groom must be?
You can be as sad as you want. Compared to my grief at having my dreams stolen from me, I could care less about the cake.
The people at the ceremony worked so hard on the cake.
Well, if you want me to pay for it, I'll at least pay for the cake. I'm sure it's not much anyway.
Do you think you can just pay for it?
It's your fault for going against me and trying to force the ceremony in the first place. If you learn from this, give up on Adrian. The ceremony will be cancelled anyway. You can go ahead and file for divorce now, can't you?
Huh? The ceremony will go on as planned.
Huh? Even though the wedding cake got messed up?
That cake isn't mine.
Huh? That can't be true. I snuck into your reception hall and kicked the cake over.
You were in the wrong venue.
Wait a minute. The ceremony staff said that they found...
Another couple was supposed to have their ceremony at a different venue at the same time as us.
Huh?
Someone knocked over the wedding cake that was set up there. The staff asked me if I knew anything about it.
That's ridiculous.
Besides, there was no way the cake was set up at our venue. I ordered a fresh wedding cake from my favorite cake shop in the neighborhood.
What do you mean?
There's no way they can serve it at the venue even before the reception starts, right?
Is that right?
Of course not. So which cake town was an imitation cake prepared by the ceremony hall?
I didn't know.
But still, sneaking into a wedding hall without permission and kicking over a wedding cake? Kendra, you've done a terrible thing.
Wait a minute. It was your wedding I wanted to cancel.
I don't know if the couple whose cake was destroyed will continue with the ceremony after this. But anyway, please come back there as soon as possible and apologize to the couple and the ceremony hall for ruining the ceremony.
I don't know what to do. I didn't mean to do anything bad, okay?
You wouldn't have kicked over the wedding cake if you didn't have any bad intentions.
So, I thought that was your wedding cake.
Is it impossible that you could have made a mistake?
Anyway, I was so preoccupied with getting you guys to cancel the ceremony. I didn't even check whose reception venue it was.
I'm so dumbfounded.
That's right, Amber. It was an accident. Tell them that it was all just a big mistake.
Huh?
I didn't have any bad intentions. I just bumped into the cake and knocked it over. Then they'll forgive me, right? If they want me to pay for it, I'll just ask my husband to pay for it.
What are you talking about?
That's okay, isn't it? We're going to be a family now. It's only natural to help a family member in need, isn't it?
Don't act like we're family now. You were against me marrying Adrian, right? But now it's an emergency, so you'll allow me to marry him?
Please, Amber, if you could just play along, I can get out of this without having to take the blame.
That's impossible.
Huh?
Don't you know that there are security cameras installed in the ceremony hall? Don't even know that?
Security cameras?
All of your crimes are recorded. Even if I tried to help you, it would be of no use.
Oh no.
I'm heading to the venue now. If you're not coming back, we will continue without you.
Wait, Amber. Amber, I'm in trouble.
Kendra, you didn't come back to the wedding venue after all. Where did you go and what were you doing?
That's not important now. I want you to listen to me.
Huh?
My husband confronted me with divorce.
Well, I guess that was inevitable.
What part of it is inevitable? I'm not going back to being single at my age.
My father-in-law had a hard time yesterday. You never came back. He had to apologize to the wedding hall, the other bride and groom, and all the other families that were all put out. We managed to have a wedding too, but we had to go through a lot of trouble to clean up your mess.
But divorce is going way overboard, isn't it? Moreover, even my son Adrian said he'd cut ties with me. I've only been a housewife my whole life. I can't survive if I'm kicked out of the house alone.
Then why don't you work?
What?
I mean, I think you'll have to work.
Huh?
Compensation for damages to the ceremony hall and to the couple and everyone who you caused so much trouble. You're going to have to pay for all of that by yourself now.
What do you mean?
It's not a surprise, is it? You kicked over the wedding cake that was about to be used. You ruined the ceremonies, so it's a matter of course, isn't it? It seems that the other couple managed to hold their ceremony somehow, but because she couldn't cut the cake like she was looking forward to doing, the bride was crying. And you ran away without even apologizing. You just tried to play it off as an accident. That's beyond scum.
Amber, please, convince my husband.
What's that?
I want you to talk him out of divorcing me. I'm really sorry about the cake. I can even go and apologize to that other couple right now. Anything but divorce.
I don't think that's going to happen. Your husband is extremely angry. And the other couple who were affected, they said they don't want to see the face of a person who would do such an insane thing. If you really feel bad about this, I think the only thing you can do is to pay exactly what you're charged.
Then Amber, lend me some money.
Huh?
If my husband divorces me, I won't be able to live on my own. It's absolutely impossible for me to pay the compensation. I'll work and pay you back for sure. Right? Please.
You made it clear you hated me. Don't try to rely on me now because you're in trouble.
Because my husband and son have abandoned me. The only one I can rely on is you, my daughter-in-law.
But since Adrian cut all ties with you, you and I have nothing to do with each other.
Don't be so cold.
Goodbye.
Amber!
Thus, my mother-in-law, who had been abandoned by her family and left all alone, started a living job to make a living. As for the damages and compensation for kicking over the wedding cake, she had to borrow money. My mother-in-law worked and worked, but most of her wages disappeared to pay off her debts. She lives in extreme poverty, eating only canned beans and franks every day. According to my father-in-law, my mother-in-law still says to him, "I'm sorry for what I did and I want you to give me a second chance." He still receives messages asking him to let her come home. I heard that my mother-in-law's outbursts are now the talk of the town. I think my mother-in-law is too embarrassed to go near my parents-in-law's house. As for me, I am enjoying my newlywed life with my husband, Adrian. We sometimes visit my father-in-law's house for dinner. We also go on trips together during long vacations, and my relationship with my father-in-law is good. 6 months after the wedding, I found out that I was expecting a baby. Together with my husband and father-in-law, we are looking forward to adding a new member to our family.
Mia, you looked absolutely beautiful in your wedding dress. My wife was sorry she couldn't make it to the ceremony because she's about to give birth.
Hello, my new brother-in-law. Thank you for coming to our ceremony the other day.
By the way, Mia, did you see the wedding gift we gave you? I hope you liked it.
Yeah, I saw it. It's just,
What? I guess it's not to your taste?
I mean, I don't mean to sound rude, but I thought it was a little simple for a wedding gift.
I know, right? After all, it was candy and I bought for $1. I'm sure it was pretty disappointing, wasn't it?
If so, why did you choose that gift?
Mira only gave me $1.
My sister.
See, my wife manages the family budget. She decides how much to give for weddings and funerals. I told her to give more for her sister's wedding, but she said $1 was enough. She's such a cheapskate.
I can't believe it. My sister isn't like that.
But it's true. I bet it's because she's going to have a baby soon and it's going to cost a lot of money. She's probably just saving money. Mira is responsible and reliable.
It's still weird. I don't think my sister would be so stingy at her own family member's wedding, no matter how much she wants to save money. My sister has taken good care of me since I was a child. Even now, on my birthday and Christmas, she always gives me presents. I'm gonna ask her in person.
What? Don't do that.
Why not? $1 for a wedding gift is just impossible. It could be some kind of mistake.
No, don't call Mira. No matter how close you are, you shouldn't tell her the gift is too cheap.
It's okay. My sister and I are close enough to talk about money without hiding it. I'll ask her myself.
I'm telling you, don't do it.
What's wrong? You don't have to get so worked up.
I really don't want to say this to you, Mia. We're actually out of money right now.
Out of money?
That's right. We're just barely getting by as it is. We can't afford to spend money on a wedding gift.
I didn't realize that, but I haven't heard anything from my sister about that.
There's no way she can tell her sister about our family's financial situation. Mira must have pride as an older sister. She didn't want to worry you.
I see, but that's odd too.
Huh?
Both of you work for big companies, don't you? I'm sure you both get paid more than others. And you don't have kids yet, so you probably don't need much money to live on. How in the world can you run out of money?
I got demoted and they cut my salary.
What? You got demoted? My sister didn't say anything.
She would never do anything to embarrass me. There's no way Mira would say anything. It seems like you lack tactfulness. Anyway, we're in a tight spot right now. Just be glad you got our wedding gift at all.
I still have to call my sister.
What?
Because I'm worried about her. When I saw her the other day, she was wearing fashionable clothes and didn't look like she was hurting for money at all. If she's really living on the edge, as her sister, I want to help her. But before I do that, I want to see her in person and make sure she's really in trouble.
Are you an idiot?
What?
Mira gave me $1 out of her meager living, and you're going to ask her to give you more?
What? I wouldn't do that. I just want to make sure of the facts.
I'm just saying, you know, you don't need to be sure. Think about how Mira feels trying not to make you worry. Or is it possible that you don't like Mira and you're trying to give her a hard time?
That's not true at all.
Besides, she's pregnant and in a delicate period. Don't provoke her by saying unnecessary things. If something happens to Mira or the baby, how will you take responsibility?
Don't be so dramatic.
When my salary goes up again and life settles down, I'll give you something again. So please, be content with a $1 gift this time. And don't say anything to Mira.
Well, I'm going to be busy with my honeymoon. I won't even contact her until I get back from my trip.
Good. That's what I'd expect from a sister who loves her sister.
No. I didn't say I wouldn't contact her ever.
Well then, promise not to mention the wedding gift again. Have fun on your honeymoon.
Thus, my brother-in-law ended the conversation unilaterally. I was not convinced at all. My sister, who is 5 years older than me, has been taking care of me since I was a little girl. She was more than happy when I decided to get married. I couldn't believe that my sister would only pay $1 for a wedding gift. I can't believe it. My brother-in-law says that he is having a hard time making ends meet because of his demotion at work, but the way my sister lives, she doesn't seem to be in need of money. When I try to check with her directly, my brother-in-law desperately tries to stop me. If what he says is true, it may be rude to get involved in other people's money matters, even if we are sisters. But my brother-in-law's story just doesn't come together. I was just about to go on my honeymoon with my husband. I decided not to pursue the wedding gift. But I couldn't stop thinking about it. Then I found out something horrible. I had no idea that my brother-in-law had done something like that. I was so surprised that I was speechless.
Mia, you came back from your honeymoon yesterday, right? How was it? Did you have fun?
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
That's good to hear. And you didn't call Mira, did you?
I did as soon as I got back.
What? You promised you wouldn't contact Mira.
I made no such promise. I did say that I wouldn't contact her until we got back from our honeymoon. We're sisters. We can't just not keep in touch with each other from now on. Besides, if I came back from my trip and didn't contact her at all, she would be more worried.
So you didn't? You didn't ask her about the wedding gift, did you?
I did. My sister says she gave you $1,000.
Huh?
What the hell is going on? You said that my sister only gave you $1. That's a totally different amount.
Mira is lying.
What? Lying?
Mira was embarrassed, so she said $1,000 on the spur of the moment. Oh, what a mess. I went to a lot of trouble to make sure Mira wouldn't get hurt. I explicitly told you not to contact her. I bet Mira is depressed right now because of you, Mia.
I doubt that. I think you know, but Sis isn't the type of person that likes to lie. I don't think she would say $1 for $1,000, do you?
She's so worried about us being poor. She would have to tell a lie in spite of hating it. By the way, Mia, I heard you're going to build a new home?
Yes, that's the plan.
That means you have a lot of money, right?
No, I don't have a lot of money. We're going to buy it with a loan.
So, I have a favor to ask you, Mia.
What is it?
I need to borrow some money.
What?
Actually, I've been laid off from my job. Mira's on maternity leave and I'm out of work. I don't think I'll be able to make ends meet.
What? A demotion followed by a layoff? You're still in your 30s, right?
The company's performance has been deteriorating due to the recent recession. Even the younger workers are being forced to quit one after another. But Mira will have a baby soon. If things continue like this, the three of us, parents and child, will end up on the street. So I just need a little bit of money. Lend me some money.
As you can imagine, that's impossible.
Why not? You're newlyweds that can build your own home. You at least have enough money to lend to your sister and her husband.
If we build a new house, we'll have to furnish it with furniture, appliances, and all sorts of other things. We can't afford to lend people money.
What a cold sister.
Huh?
Are you going to tell me that you are going to live happily in your new house while your sister and her husband are in trouble? Living in a new house without any inconvenience. You are going to mock us as a pathetic bottom-feeding couple while you are living in a newly built house without any inconvenience.
I don't know how you get that idea. Is it so wrong that I don't lend you money? Even you must have had a difficult time as a newlywed with all the money you had to spend. I'm sorry to hear that you were laid off, but please don't be unreasonable.
So, then you've just abandoned Mira. Until now, I thought you were the kind sister who cared for her sister, but it turns out you are a self-centered woman who only cares about herself.
I think it's you who is self-centered. We both have to save money for the future. We can't just be asked to lend money. No questions asked.
Then what do you care what happens to Mira? Are you going to stand by and watch your own sister fall into homelessness?
If she asked me directly, I would consider it.
Directly again? Are you saying you don't trust me?
That's not what I mean. But it was the same with the wedding gift. What you and my sister are saying are completely different. I would have to confirm it directly with her. I can't just lend you the little money I have.
I've been telling you this for a while. She has her pride too. She can't ask her sister for a loan, can she? That's why I'm asking on her behalf.
But since it's about money, I have to check with her first. If she's really in trouble, she'll be honest with me.
Mia, stop making a big deal out of it and just lend me the money, even if it's only $10,000.
You need that much?
I've had a lot of expenses, like preparing for the birth of the baby. I'll pay back every penny, but I need to take care of my family. If you don't lend me the money and something happens to Mira and the baby, what would you do? You will regret it for the rest of your life.
Again with the threatening. Of course, I wouldn't want anything to happen to my sister. It's not up to me alone to decide whether or not to lend you money. I'll have to discuss it with my husband.
So you're going to lend me money, Mia?
No, I haven't agreed to it yet.
I knew I needed to have a sister-in-law who's like a sister to me.
I didn't say I'd lend you the money yet.
No, you're kind-hearted. I'm sure you'll have the $10,000 ready for me within 10 days. You have to give it to me.
That's enough. I never promised to lend you any money, and $10,000 is too much to begin with.
If you refuse, I'll have no other choice.
What?
I'll send you to hell, Mia.
How?
The fact that you're having an affair with another man right after you got married. I'll spread the news on social media.
What? Not having an affair?
I don't care if it's true or not. The rumors I spread will get to your workplace. You have to quit your job because everybody will be looking at you sideways. Eventually, your relationship will go downhill. And finally, you'll get a divorce and lose everything. That's how it will all work out. Good luck with that.
That's terrible. Are you trying to ruin my life?
Lend me the money before that happens.
You're an asshole.
I'm fine with being an asshole. I don't care what you call me as long as it's for my family. Well then, give me $10,000 in 10 days. Please. And the fact that I'm borrowing the money from you. Don't ever tell Mira. Mia, it's been 10 days, just like we promised. Have you got the money ready?
Can you come to my house right now?
Oh god, you're really gonna lend the money to me, aren't you? That's great, Mia. I'm off work today, so I'll come get it right now. And lucky for you, Mira is still at the hospital right after giving birth. I don't have to worry about Mira finding out.
I'll be waiting for you then.
Thank you so much.
By the way, what were you doing in Los Angeles?
What? What are you talking about? I didn't go to Los Angeles.
I saw you in Los Angeles. That's where our honeymoon was.
You don't think you've mistaken me for someone else?
My husband, who was with me, said it was definitely you. It's not a mistake. By the way, it looks like you were walking with a woman.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was on a business trip.
Business trip?
Yes, I was suddenly ordered to go there on business. She was just one of my co-workers.
That's weird.
What?
Weren't you just laid off recently? But you were ordered to go on a business trip?
Please,
stop lying to me. The woman you were with was your lover, wasn't she?
No, I wasn't cheating. The only person I love is Mira.
You deceived my sister, the woman you're supposed to love. You took the $1,000 wedding gift money that was supposed to be given to me and spent it on your lover. Am I wrong?
Why do you know that?
I've done a lot of research over the past 10 days. When I saw you in Los Angeles, I actually took a picture of you. I showed the pictures I took to my sister. Then my sister says she remembered seeing her. She was your ex-girlfriend from college. You guys all went to college together. She knew your ex-girlfriend's face.
Seriously? You told Mira?
Well, it's obvious from the picture, right? You said you were laid off from your company, but that was also a lie. It's true that you were laid off from the company, but it wasn't because of poor company performance. It was because you were dishonest. My sister was disappointed.
How could you know so much?
Sis hired a detective. You tried to keep the wedding gift money. You tried to go on a trip with your ex-girlfriend. You were doing all kinds of crazy things, so she asked a professional to investigate. She found out a lot of things. You've been in contact with your ex-girlfriend ever since she got pregnant, contacting her and seeing her all the time. And to get her attention, you gave her expensive gifts. But eventually you ran out of money and got into trouble. You pocketed $1,000 for a wedding gift that my sister had prepared for me. You lied and said she only gave you $1. You were skimming off company expenses. They found out and fired you. You asked me to lend you $10,000 because you wanted money to compensate the company for the damage, didn't you? Everything you did was so scummy that I was disgusted.
And yet Mira didn't say anything to me? Is she saying that you knew everything and dared to keep quiet?
My sister was about to give birth. She didn't want to go ballistic confronting you with the truth. She wanted to make sure the child would be born safely. I think she was just pretending she didn't know anything.
Oh no, how about the part of you lending me some money?
There's no way I'd lend money to a bum like you. You'll have to manage on your own. Also, my sister won't go home to you.
What? Don't tell me Mira is going to break up with me.
On the contrary, did you think she wouldn't break up with you?
Please, Mia, will you convince Mira? I don't want Mira to dump me, and I haven't found a new job yet. I can't divorce her now.
Then why don't you have your lover provide for you?
She's not working enough to support me. That's why I've been paying for everything.
Just as I thought. All you can do is get a job and somehow pay off all the debt.
Mia, I apologize for lying to you. I'll work and pay you back the $1,000 wedding gift. Can you lend me some money, just a little?
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. It's my sister, and I have no intention of lending you any money. I don't ever want to see you again.
Don't be so cold. We're family.
Family? You and my sister are getting divorced soon, so we're unrelated.
If you keep this up, I'll be on the street. You want your brother-in-law to be miserable?
That's why I said we're not related. Your alimony and child support for the affair, plus damages to the company. Please pay them on time without relying on others.
I can't pay that much on my own. I can't divorce Mira. But what should I do? I've been messaging Mira for a while. She hasn't read my messages at all. Mia, you can contact Mira, can't you? Contact Mira on my behalf. Tell her to stop thinking about the divorce.
Huh? I don't want to. You told me not to contact my sister. Then I'll put an end to contacting my brother-in-law too. Goodbye.
Mia, wait! Please, help me!
Later, my sister and brother-in-law divorced. Of course, my sister got custody of the kids. My brother-in-law was asked for compensation and child support. There was no way my brother-in-law, who was unemployed, could pay it all in one lump sum. He had to borrow money and pay in installments. After the divorce, my brother-in-law moved in with a woman he was having an affair with. But not having a job and being deeply in debt, the woman dumped him without giving it another thought. He went back to his parents' house in tears to live with them. However, there was no way his parents would forgive their son for betraying his wife, who was about to give birth. They threw him out, and he rented a shabby apartment. He is now living a life of poverty and loneliness on his own, scraping by with day-to-day jobs. My sister, on the other hand, has returned to our parents' home and is doing her best to raise her son with their support. I hope she will find a faithful and wonderful partner.
Natalie, where are you? Hey, I'm at the venue, but nobody's here. I asked one of the staff who said your wedding was yesterday. I rechecked the invitation. It says the right place and date. What's going on? Hey, answer me. Sorry, I just landed at the airport. At the airport? Why are you there? Isn't today your wedding? My bad. I totally forgot to update you about the changes. What changes? So, yeah, the original plan was to have the wedding today, but something urgent came up. We shifted the date to yesterday. I told the other guests, but, I kind of forgot about you. What the heck? So, where are you now? I'm in the Bahamas. Bahamas? Enjoying my honeymoon with my darling. I'm really sorry. You took the day off for this and wasted time. Well, might as well make the most of it. Maybe hit up a nearby national park or do some random sightseeing on your way back. It might feel lonely to hit the hiking trails solo, though. You did it on purpose, didn't you? Huh? It seems like you didn't contact only me. Oops, I'm busted. I knew it. Seriously? Poor you. Not even a heads up from mom and dad about the change. I have no expectations of them. They've always favored you over me. Guess they don't think of me as their daughter. I haven't really had a proper chat with them for years. That's probably 'cause you're not as sweet as me, don't you think? Sure, you're good at studying and working, but you should put effort into being more lovable. I wanted to be loved by them when I was young. But no matter how hard I tried, it felt futile. I gave up on that. They only had eyes for you. Getting out of the house as soon as I could and living alone was the best decision. It's pretty sad, huh? I know you're a nuisance to the family. I pleaded with my boss during the busiest times at work to get time off and celebrate with you. It all went to waste, thanks to you. Seriously, this is a crazy, mean stunt you pulled here. Mean? On the other hand, it's done out of my kindness, you know. Kindness? I chose not to invite you to the wedding for your sake. What do you mean for my sake? I thought if you came, you might have gone crazy out of the shock. Me? Going crazy? I don't get it at all. Just tell me the real reason, please. Do you even realize who I married? Nope, never met him. That's impossible. It's someone you know well. Who? I actually married your fiancé. What? Too bad. I stole him from you. He thought I was a better choice. What on earth are you talking about? Fiancé? Oh, please. No need to try saving your face. Haven't you lost touch with him lately? You got dumped because he chose me instead. He thinks a younger, more beautiful sister is better than a plain older woman in her 30s. I'm telling you, I don't have a fiancé. The name on the invitation you sent me, I don't recognize it at all. Actually, I changed the groom's name only on your invitation. What? Well, I didn't want you to figure out that he was marrying me, so I kept it secret until the last minute to surprise you. Wow, that's just ridiculous. You went to the extent of altering the groom's name just to mess with me. But then I felt bad for you. I suddenly changed the wedding date so you couldn't make it. You wouldn't want to see him all cozy with me, right? See, I'm so considerate, ain't I? Not really. And again, I don't have a fiancé. Come on, just accept reality. He's now with me. Yeah, sure. I don't know what fantasy world you're living in, but I'm done discussing this. I'll just go sightseeing or something on my way back. By the way, what's the real name of the groom? Come on, you know already. Just spit it out. Okay, Owen Connor. Wait, that Owen? See, he's your fiancé, right? He's younger than you and super good looking like a model. It's such a waste on a plain older woman like you. Even mom and dad say he suits me better. Oh, really? I see. So, now that you know his name, is reality sinking in yet? Yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure it out a bit. Listen, I don't want to be too negative right after your wedding, but maybe reconsider your marriage. What are you talking about now? Trying to split us up won't work, you know. We're madly in love. Yeah, you might be now, but it's gonna be a huge problem later. Wait, are you threatening to sue us or something? No, that's not what I meant. I actually don't care. No suing between sisters. He says he prefers me, so just let it go. No, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. I get that losing him hurts, but no matter how much you protest, it won't change his feelings. I want you to gracefully accept it, be a big-hearted sister, and bless our marriage. No, listen to my side of the story. I don't want to hear a lecture from a jealousy-crazed woman. If you start demanding we break up, or threaten to sue, it'll ruin our honeymoon. Well then, I'll bring you a souvenir from the Bahamas, okay? Catch you later! Wait, Natalie. suit yourself. Don't come crying to me later. Hey, Diana. Just got back from the honeymoon. I'll swing by with my love to pass you the souvenir, so look forward to that. When are you usually home? How about Sunday? Hey, Diana. Don't tell me you're still upset. Ignoring me on purpose, huh? Well, I guess losing your fiancé to your little sister can be a shock. You'll probably spend your life just working and feeling lonely. But I'll make up for it by being double happy for you. So forgive me, okay? Diana! For God's sake, answer the phone! You're annoying this early in the morning? What's up? Early? It's past 8 a.m. It's my day off, and I want to sleep in. This can't wait. What is it? I don't know what to do. So, tell me, what happened? A strange woman called me. Okay, and? She yelled at me, threatening to turn my life into a living nightmare. I've never met, let alone heard of this woman. Why do I have to be threatened by a stranger? This is why I told you to reconsider the marriage the other day. What do you mean? I don't get it. Owen was your fiancé, right? Nope. I told you I didn't have one. Liar. I know you used to be in a relationship with him. Indeed, that was a time when he was my fiancé. We've long split. Technically, he's my ex-fiancé. Ex? Yeah, I got fed up with him and called off the engagement. What happened? He cheated on me. While we were engaged, he was dating another woman. At that time, I was already getting tired of his cheating habits, so I decided to just let him go. Plus, he was making less money than me. No way! You never told me you guys broke up. Mom and Dad also thought he was your fiancé, you know. Why would I bother to tell you guys? Mom and Dad were never interested in my marriage anyway. When I got engaged to Owen, they seemed not to care at all. As for you, we never got along, right? We don't even keep in touch often. That's why I didn't think I needed to tell you guys about our breakup. Jeez! Sounds like he messed up again this time too. He made promises to marry someone else while being engaged to you. Was I being two-timed? Uh-huh. What a jerk! Why did he even say he wanted to marry me if he was already engaged to someone else? What on earth are you talking about? Come on, you're not any different. You thought he was engaged to me and still married him. I thought it would be fine since it was you. I thought you'd understand and forgive me. Well, too bad. His real fiancée must be furious by now. Wait, do you know her? Of course I do. He was cheating on me with her while we were engaged. By the way, she's the same age as me. Oh my God. So then he was talking about her when he mentioned a 30-something old lady. Pretty rude calling a 32-year-old an old lady, don't you think? So how did she find out about us getting married? Don't tell me you snitched. I considered spilling the beans, but it looks like that wasn't necessary. What do you mean? Turns out, someone at your wedding posted pictures on social media. She found out that way. Ugh! God damn it! I thought I stole your fiancé, but you were already broken up. And now I'm being threatened by a woman I don't even know? I'm afraid to ask, but did you pick him because he was my fiancé? Obviously! I always wanted to be on top compared to you. I'm better looking and loved by Mom and Dad. You getting ahead of me was unacceptable. Plus, he's a total hottie. It's outrageous to see a plain woman like you getting such a good-looking guy. That's just unbelievable. So you didn't marry him out of love? If I knew the truth, I wouldn't have married him. He's hot, but he doesn't even have a job. Huh? Jobless? When did he stop working? Just recently, thinking he'd eventually inherit the company Dad's running. But Dad just turned 60. He's not planning to retire anytime soon, right? I thought the same and stopped him. He said he managed to marry the daughter of a business owner, so he didn't want to hustle now. He plans to stay at my parents' house and do random part-time jobs until he takes over the company. So he's already handed in his resignation. Oh, wow. He's pretty optimistic even though he's not sure if that would happen. But hey, he chose you, right? It'd be best if you guys just gracefully apologize to the other woman and move on happily. Then, can you lend me some money? For what? I think it's better to pay her off, but I don't have that kind of money. We just had the wedding and splurged on the honeymoon. Both of us are flat broke now. And as I said, he no longer has any income. Then you go and work hard. It's impossible with just my salary. You're single and holding a high position at the big company. You must have some financial flexibility. Even if I had the means, I'm not willing to lend a single penny. Why do I have to bail you guys out? Come on, I'll definitely pay you back. No way. Figure it out yourselves. Stingy. Fine. I won't rely on you anymore. I don't consider you family anyway. Listen, Diana, I can't do this anymore. Oh, Natalie, what's up all of a sudden? Haven't heard from you in a while. I'm broke and I can't make ends meet. Oh no, that's rough. You're saying it like it's someone else's problem. Aren't you worried about your little sister? We're family, so help me out. Wait, what? You're the one who said you don't see me as family. And didn't you also say you wouldn't rely on me? Forget all that. Owen's still unemployed. My salary is all gone paying the debts. If this continues, we might end up homeless. But you guys live at our parents' place. Even if you're poor, you won't be without a home, right? That's the thing. We might have to sell the house. What? Dad's business went under. Oh dear. Well, I knew it wasn't doing well for a while. It finally went bankrupt, huh? Owen's disappointed about not becoming the CEO of a company. Lately, he hasn't even been going to his part-time job. When he married you, he thought he'd inherit the business. Guess he was aiming for the high life, but it seems he didn't check the state properly. You know what he said? He married me not because he loved me, but because Dad was the CEO. Yeah, I'm sure. Even when we were engaged, he was after the company. But you married him thinking he was my fiancé, right? I don't think you can blame him entirely. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. What? If it's about money, I'm not lending any. No, it's not about money. Can we move in with you? What the heck? I mean, you live alone in that big apartment, right? Since there are plenty of rooms, it shouldn't be a big deal if the entire family moves in. I'm not sure. Actually, you should be happy about having us with you. I'm sure it's more fun to have us around than living in solitude. I'll help with the chores, so let's live together. That's not possible. Why not? I know you're lonely. You don't need to put on a strong face, you know. I'm not alone, but two of us now. Two of you. I didn't tell you guys, but I'm planning to get married soon. You're kidding! You're getting married? Yeah. You said you didn't have a fiancé. That was over half a year ago, right after you got married. I started seeing the CEO of one of our company's business partners. The CEO? Well, his company isn't that big though. He's 5 years older than me and he understands I'm not close with my family. He's okay with not having a wedding and simply getting it done at the city hall. So, we're living in my apartment together now. Wow! You're marrying a CEO! I plan to keep working though. He's good at housework and initiates it. He's my ideal husband. What about us then? How will we live if we lose the house? That's not my concern. You guys should figure something out together. Totally unfair. It's all about you, always being unfair. Excuse me? I'm stuck with an unemployed husband and parents who are about to lose their house. Yet here you are, marrying a CEO and being happy? That's so unfair. Well, that's the consequence of your actions. You're so cold to your family. You all have been neglecting me all this time. Asking for help and pretending to be a family all of a sudden is just audacious. Please, I'll apologize for everything. Let us move in with you. And please give us some money. I'm telling you, I don't want to. Well, bye. Wait! Please, I'm begging you, help! My parents ended up selling the house, and 4 of them moved into a small apartment. They believed it was the kids' duty to take care of their aging parents and didn't try to work. Owen lost all motivation to work after not becoming a CEO. In the end, only Natalie could support the family. As a result, the 4 of them ended up living in extreme poverty. Living like that makes people bitter, I guess. They're blaming each other, saying, "It's your fault we ended up in such a miserable situation." Meanwhile, I recently got married and we're having a blast in our newlywed life. We're currently residing in an apartment, but planning to build our own home soon. We've been excitedly brainstorming the layout and all. Unfortunately, there aren't any good memories from the home I grew up in. But my in-laws love me as if I were their daughter. I want to cherish this new family from now on. Lynn, I think you've heard from Gabe, but I'm getting married. Congratulations, Holly. Thank you. All those years of trying finally paid off. He's an elite working for a big company. I've hit the jackpot. That's great. And guess what? The wedding is in 2 months. It's going to be super extravagant, so look forward to it. The wedding? I'll send you an invitation, so make sure to keep your schedule open. You don't need to send me an invitation. Why not? Because I have no intention to attend. Oh, come on. There's no need to be modest. The reception will have a full course, French, by a top chef. Oh, I'm already excited. It's going to be a memorable day for you two. Are you even listening to me? So get ready for a lavish wedding, okay? You jerk! Excuse me? Why are you insulting me out of the blue? Why didn't you come to my wedding? It's supposed to be the happiest day of my life. You've ruined everything. How? Why did you cancel at the last minute? We're sisters, even if it's by marriage. Skipping my wedding is so rude. I even sent you an invitation. Wait a minute. I didn't cancel at the last minute. I told you from the start that I wasn't coming, but you sent the invitation anyway. Just because I didn't respond doesn't mean you can assume I was coming. What are you saying? We're family, so of course you should have come. It was expected, even without an RSVP. Really? Yes! Not coming to my wedding is so rude. Even though you're an in-law, you're part of my family, aren't you? How impertinent are you not to show up? I'm not coming to an outsider's wedding. Huh? Remember this? You told me that once. That's why I didn't attend your wedding. What the heck? You said in-laws are basically strangers, and you didn't need to go to their weddings. Isn't that what you said? That's why you skipped mine 4 years ago, right? Well, that was... And you were worse back then. You RSVP'd yes, so we prepared a seat and meal for you, but you canceled on the day. Is this payback? That was 4 years ago. Yes, it was 4 years ago, but I remember how sad I felt. I wanted my family, relatives, and friends to celebrate with us. One absence can ruin the mood. That was unavoidable. I had my reasons for missing your wedding. Reasons? You just couldn't stand that I got married before you, right? You told me you skipped out of spite. I was so mad I couldn't help it. I was struggling with dating, and you two got married so easily. You can't blame me for not feeling like celebrating. Then you should have just said that and declined. Saying you'd attend until the last minute and then canceling is not okay. And on that day, you made all sorts of excuses, like the bride is ugly and the wedding looks lame, so it's not worth going. That was... Every time you said something like that, it hurt me deeply. When I found out it was just spite, I was speechless. That's why I vowed never to attend the wedding of someone who would do such a thing. But that was 4 years ago. Even after all that time, some things can't be forgotten. Please understand that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Honey, are you still up? The wedding's over, so I'm driving back now. Oh, did you enjoy it? Yeah, but I'm exhausted. I'm sorry, hon. I made you attend by yourself. Normally, we should have attended as a couple, but I really didn't want to go. You said it was okay, so I took you up on that. Did Holly give you a hard time? Not at all. With the groom, their family and friends around, she behaved herself. Her stares were a bit intimidating, but she didn't say anything directly to me. That's a relief. The wedding itself was what tired me out. She changed her dress 7 times. I've never been to a 6-hour reception before. Oh my God, 7 times? I know she's always been obsessed with getting married. I knew she had high expectations, but I never thought she'd pack everything into one day. There were 5 different cake-cutting moments with different cakes. That sounds oddly entertaining. Well, as long as they enjoyed it, that's what matters. But her husband, Danny, looked completely worn out. Oh, poor him. Yeah, but who wouldn't be? The intro video alone was 40 minutes. It showed them from infancy to now, dragging on forever. Making everyone watch their life story for 40 minutes. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't watch. Geez, 40 minutes is overkill. I guess she thought she was some Arab princess. That fashion show aspect was exhausting. Each costume change had her striking poses like she was on a runway. And we had to watch her dance and sing. At first, everyone seemed to enjoy it, but by the end, people were just tired. Especially the older guests, who found sitting that long quite tough. That's unfortunate. Yeah, she went overboard. Otherwise, even the groom wouldn't look so miserable. You're right. And some of their relatives were even snoring. I think a few people left early, claiming they had urgent matters. Probably couldn't handle Holly's one-woman show. That's a bit sad. I almost fell asleep a few times myself. I was also starving. The food was delicious, but there wasn't enough. I'll prepare something light for you when you get home. That would be great. I'm off work tomorrow, so let's have a late night snack and some wine together. Oh, hold on. Danny just messaged me. He says he needs to talk. I should call him, right? I wonder what he wants to discuss after the wedding. Don't worry, I'll wait for you. Go ahead and call him. Thanks, hon. See you in a bit. Lynn, I need to talk to you. What's going on, Holly? It's pretty late. Does it matter? Tomorrow is Sunday, so you don't have work, right? Well, yes, but I've decided to charge you for damages. You're going to pay for the entire cost of my ruined wedding. Your wedding? What do you mean by damages? Because of you, my wedding was a disaster. You have to take responsibility for that. What do you mean because of me? I rewatched the wedding video. I was shocked to see everyone looking bored and uninterested. I worked so hard for this once-in-a-lifetime event. I put my heart and soul into it, and yet everyone seemed bored. Because of you. Some people even left early. Who sneaks out in the middle of the wedding? Wait, why are you blaming me for that? I wasn't even there. Exactly! Because you weren't there. The atmosphere was ruined. I don't get it. Since you, a family member, didn't show up, everyone felt awkward and couldn't enjoy themselves. My wedding was ruined because of you. No way. That's got nothing to do with me for sure. Maybe it was just boring? What did you say? Gabe told me about it. It took more than 6 hours with the ceremony and reception. Of course people were exhausted. That's not true. I planned everything to keep everyone entertained. I didn't compromise on food or drinks. I wanted to do it over 2 days, but condensed it into 6 hours in one day. Oh my, it was supposed to be longer. You see, it's clear that it wasn't lively because of you. You've held a grudge for 4 years and taken revenge. Your awful personality ruined my precious wedding. Pay for the entire cost now. Shut up, you psycho. Eep, what's gotten into you? Holly, you should be the one paying. Stop embarrassing your brother. Gabe? I couldn't stand it anymore, so I took over the phone. Seriously, this is ridiculous. Why should Lynn, who wasn't even there, pay for it? Because she was absent. It made my wedding a complete downer. You were there, so you know. You know how dull it was. That's all her fault. No, it wasn't. Your 6-hour reception was just boring. Stop blaming her for your failure. How dare you? Are you saying my dream wedding was boring? And now you're trying to extort money? I know you didn't get enough gift money. But what are you thinking? She isn't a cash cow. What are you talking about? That's not why I'm asking for money. I just want her to take responsibility. You're still making ridiculous excuses. Sure, 6 hours is a long wedding, but I put in a lot of effort to keep it interesting. Where was this effort? The intro video was 40 minutes. You had 7 costume changes. You just crammed in everything you wanted to do without considering anyone else. And you didn't even listen to Danny's opinions. What? He told me everything. He was completely against such a long wedding, but you wouldn't budge, so he gave up. It was all you're doing. That's not true. We discussed and decided everything together. Discussion means listening to each other's ideas. In your case, you just cried hysterically until he gave up. How do you know that? He told me so. After the wedding, he called me. He was desperate to talk to someone. I'll listen to him vent for a long time. Are you serious? He was worn out. He said he was exhausted from trying to talk to you and just told you to do whatever you wanted. He never expected it to turn out that badly. He regretted it, but there was nothing he could do, so he was in despair. Regret? How could he say that about a wedding I worked so hard on? It's not about your effort. You forced him into this. No way! He tried to persuade you to reduce the dress changes and shorten the time, but you didn't budge. The cost of the wedding ended up more than double the budget. Well, that was... But didn't you tell him that you'd cover the extra costs? Originally, the budget was $40,000, split equally between you two. In the end, you alone must pay $60,000. Well... But you didn't have enough savings, so you were counting on the gift money. When it didn't cover even half of what you expected, you got furious and asked Danny to help pay the rest. I didn't think it would be that low. I told everyone it was a grand wedding. I assumed our relatives would give us a lot more. By that calculation, it should have been enough. You're not a royal or even from a well-established family. The guests didn't ask for a lavish 6-hour wedding. You made it extravagant on your own, and now you're demanding money. I'm not demanding. I know you've always dreamed of a big wedding. I understand wanting to include all your preferences. But a wedding isn't just for you. It's about having a happy groom next to you, and considering the guest's experience too. I thought everyone would enjoy it. Holly, you need to get a grip. At this rate, you might really get dumped. What? Danny told me last night. After venting about the wedding, he said he was seriously considering divorce. Oh my God! He said, even if it wasn't his dream wedding, he wanted everyone to have a good time. But the dull atmosphere, blaming Lynn and complaining about the gifts, it made him lose his love for you. That can't be true. We just got married yesterday. But you're a nightmare, so it's no surprise. When he refused to cover the extra costs, you glared at him and said you would get some money from Lynn if you had to. He told me that too. Well, I won't let that happen. You need to talk to him about your future. You shouldn't waste time arguing here. Wait! Good luck not getting divorced. Lynn, I'm in trouble. Danny really asked me for a divorce. Wow, he's quick. This is no time to be impressed. We just had our wedding. I can't stand the thought of separating now. I understand your feelings. He said he was sorry for asking right after the wedding, but he wanted a divorce immediately. He didn't want to be married to me anymore. He said he was horrified by my behavior. He thought my wedding dreams were cute at first, but it became too much and scared him. He also got complaints from relatives and friends about the wedding being too long. He said he was too embarrassed to stay married to me. It really was worse than I imagined. I'm glad I didn't go. But don't you think I had no choice? I've dreamed of my wedding since I was a little girl. I had so many ideas I wanted to include. You can understand that as a woman, right? Well, to some extent, I guess. I had some strong opinions about my dress, too. Exactly! You see? Girls have these dreams. So I need you to explain that to him for me. Excuse me? You need to tell him how important a wedding is to a girl. Sure, I went overboard, but it's not worth divorcing over. Please talk to him for me. If you really want me to, I can. But I'll also tell him why I didn't attend your wedding. What for? I can explain how special a wedding is to a girl, but because of that, I'll end up telling him everything. You ruined mine. If you're okay with that, I'm willing to help. You can't be serious. Don't make this about you. If he finds out, he's going to hate me even more. It sounds like you haven't told him why I didn't attend. You must have told him I rudely canceled last minute, right? Well, I guess you have no choice. If you told him the truth, he'd be even more horrified. He might be more determined to get divorced, right? Can you please convince him without bringing that up? I apologized for canceling 4 years ago. I now understand how it feels to have a family member miss such an important event. It took you 4 years to realize that. But please consider my situation too. Like I said before, I was desperate back then, having failed at dating so many times. Then, I found out my younger sister-in-law was getting married, and I lost my cool. That's why I canceled at the last minute. I didn't mean any harm. That's exactly the problem, Holly. That's why he wants a divorce. I don't get it. You lash out at others because of your own issues, not considering their feelings at all. You think explaining your circumstances will make everything okay. He's fed up with that shallow attitude. It's not just about the wedding anymore. No way. I understand now. Even if I tried to convince him, it'd be pointless. I think his mind is made up. So I'm sorry, but I won't help you. You can't be serious. Are you okay with me getting divorced? I think it's for the best, honestly. Wait a minute. I'm your sister-in-law. Don't you want to help me out a little? Not at all. To me, you're just an acquaintance. You're cold. As I said before, you were the one who treated me like an outsider and canceled my wedding. Don't rely on me now. Try to handle this on your own. Holly tearfully tried to persuade Danny. However, he was determined and coldly pushed away her desperate pleas and steadily proceeded with the divorce. She sought help from Gabe and their parents, but after the 6-hour-long, overly extravagant wedding, no one stood by her side. Ultimately, she tearfully agreed to the divorce. She had to bear the full cost of the wedding she had crammed with all her dreams and desires. She also had to return all the wedding gifts, leaving her not only with zero savings, but also forced to sell all her possessions and take on debt. Now, she works at a bar until late at night after finishing her day job, desperately trying to pay off her debt. Liam, I have a problem. Are you at work? Can you pick up the phone now?
Good morning, Naomi. I'm on the train. I'm sorry, can you just text me? What's the rush?
Liam, do you know where my ring is?
Huh? Your ring?
Yes, the one I always wear. It's the engagement ring you gave me. It wasn't here when I woke up this morning.
No, I don't know.
You stayed over last night, and then early this morning while I was sleeping, you left, right? Did you see my ring when you left?
I'm sorry. I was in a rush to get to work. I don't remember.
I'm sure it was here yesterday before I went to bed. But I looked all over my room and I can't find it.
A ring. It's small. Maybe you dropped it somewhere while you were sleeping?
No, it can't be. I take off my ring when I go to bed. I leave it on the ring stand on the table. It's always in the same place. There's no way I could have lost it.
So, maybe you just fell asleep and put it somewhere else? Maybe you threw it in the trash by mistake.
Oh, come on. I wouldn't throw it away. I moved the bed and looked for it, but it's not there. I don't know what to do. It's so important.
Well, there's not much you can do if you lost it, is there?
Well,
You're gonna have to buy a wedding ring sooner or later. Don't worry about it too much. Just give up on the engagement ring.
That's not how it works. It's a one-of-a-kind ring with our initials on it. We have to find it. Liam, will you help me look for it?
Okay. I'll go to your house right after work. We can look for it together.
Thanks, Liam. I'll be waiting. Sis, I have a favor to ask you. What's up? If you need me, please be quick. I'm busy getting ready for work. You know that blue dress you have? I need you to lend it to me. What? Why all of a sudden? Why do you need the dress? I want to wear it on my date with my boyfriend today. I'll go over there to pick it up this evening. So, can you lend it to me, please? I can't. What? Why? You always want my stuff. You say you want to borrow it, but you end up not giving it back. My bag, my shoes. I don't know how many of my things you have borrowed and never given them back. I can't help it. If you have something, I want it for some reason. Besides, you actually have a job. You get paid a lot of money. You can just buy another one. That's not the point. It's common sense to return what you borrow. Even sisters? Of course. I understand. I'll give it back this time, so lend it to me. No way. If you want something, buy it yourself. You're so mean, sis. What? You know I don't have any money. It's your fault for not getting a job, isn't it? What are you doing living off our parents at your age? Get a part-time job or something. I don't want to. I'm getting married and becoming a housewife. Anyway, I'm not lending or giving you my clothes. I look better in that dress than you do. I'm prettier and more stylish than you. You're as confident as ever. Compared to you. Oh yeah? When did you get a boyfriend in the first place? Until recently, you were always going on blind dates. But recently, I started going out with a guy. He's older than me, and he's a handsome guy. I see. When I thought you started going out with a guy, you break up with him. I thought you were still single. He seems to have fallen in love with me at first sight. I'm popular, unlike some people I know. I get approached by so many guys, I don't know what to do. But I'm sure you don't know how that feels. I'm sorry, I'm not popular, but I have a fiancé. As long as I have a partner I can trust, I don't want a lot of guys to like me. You're being so uppity again, aren't you? If you don't make an effort to improve your feminine qualities, your fiancé will get tired of you. Yes, I'm trying to improve myself in my own way. Mind your own business. If I can't wear the dress, then lend me the white coat you have. Come on, I told you I don't want to. Why, cheapskate? That coat is cute. It would look better on me than on you. I told you before, if I lend it to you, I won't get it back. It's not about whether it looks good on you or not. Well, if you're going to be so mean to me, I won't introduce you to my boyfriend. I don't care. I'm sure you will get tired of him soon after going out with him. You'll probably get bored and find another boyfriend. There's no end to the number of boyfriends you're going to have to introduce me to. I don't know about that. This time might be different. Huh? We might get married. Oh well, do what you want. I'm not interested in your boyfriend. Hey, what's going on with you, sis? What do you mean? You seem awfully cold. Did something happen? Yeah, a little. What? What is it? I lost something important. What is it? What do you mean, something important? You're really getting into this, aren't you? I can't find my ring. A ring? Yeah, This morning, I couldn't find the ring my fiancé gave to me. Oh, you're such a dope, sis. You wear your ring every day. How could you lose it? I take it off when I go to bed, but I'm sure I put it in the same place as usual. I can't help wondering why. I've searched the whole house. I can't find it anywhere. I asked Liam and he said he didn't know. Oh, well, that's tough. But you know, it's kind of bad luck for an engagement ring to just disappear. Is it a sign that something's going to happen? Oh, come on. I'm getting married soon, so don't say scary things. Sorry. I'm sure I will eventually find it. Yeah, right. Well then, I'm off to work. See you later. Okay, have a good day. Liam, are you done with work yet? You said you'd come over after work today, but...
I'm sorry, Naomi. I suddenly had to work overtime, so I might not be able to come over today.
What time are you going to finish work? I don't mind if you're late. I'll have dinner waiting for you.
I'm supposed to go out for a drink with some people from work after this. My boss invited me, so I couldn't say no. So I can't go today, I'm sorry.
But you promised you'd look for the ring with me.
I'm so sorry. I'll be there tomorrow, I promise.
It's already past 10. You're not working late again today, are you?
Sorry. I've been drinking with people from work again today. I don't think I'm gonna make it over there tonight either.
Oh no. You said you'd come over today. I'm preparing a meal for you too. If you couldn't come, you could have at least called first.
No, I can't call you when I'm working. What would people think?
What do you mean, people think? What are you talking about in this day and age? You have a cell phone, so you can at least text me.
Oh, shut up already. Don't nag me like an overprotective mother.
Mother, you and I are engaged. I have every right to worry if you come home late at night.
It's only 10 at night. If we get married, we're gonna be together every day, even if we don't want to be. Let me have some freedom while I'm single.
What's with that tone? You make it sound like you don't want to marry me.
That's not true. You think too much.
But 2 days in a row for drinks?
It's not a drinking party. It's a work meeting. Anyway, don't interfere with my job. See you later.
Sis, are you awake? Hey, have you gone to bed already? Look who's texting at this time of night. Erica, what do you want? Sis, are you free right now? I mean, what time do you think it is? What are you doing texting so late? Actually, I was with him just now. I had a very happy moment and I wanted to tell you. Tell me what? Erica, you must be drunk. Yeah, how did you know? I went to a fancy bar with him. I drank a lot of cocktails. You're not much of a drinker, so you have to take it easy. When you drink too much, you quickly lose your memory, right? But I haven't forgotten today. He proposed to me. What? A proposal? Yeah. You just started going out with that boyfriend, right? And you're already getting married? Isn't that a little too soon? Well, he didn't actually ask me to marry him. Then why is it a proposal? He gave me a ring. A ring? Yeah, he gave me a ring. That means he thinks I'm special, right? In other words, it's like a proposal, right? Not necessarily. But it's a really expensive ring. He definitely wants to marry me. Do you want to know what kind of ring it is, sis? I think you'll be surprised if you do. Okay, what kind of ring?
A really cute ring with a heart-shaped diamond. Aren't you jealous? Erica, could your boyfriend be... Sis, did you finally figure it out? I got a ring from Liam. You know what that means, right? I'm sorry I stole your fiancé. I can't believe it. No wonder I couldn't find it anywhere. Liam must have taken it while I was sleeping. Oh my God. There's no way it's in the house, but I've been looking everywhere for it. Poor sister. I wonder what Liam is thinking. He gave his fiancée a ring once, and now he's giving it to another woman. Don't blame him. Huh? I begged Liam for a ring like the one you were wearing. So you wanted mine again? Because it would look so much better on my slender finger than on your big fat one. Our fingers are not that different in size, are they? Besides, that ring had my initials and his initials engraved on it. Initials? Oh, you mean those L's and N's? How could you accept it so easily? I don't care about the initials. I can take it to the store and have it erased. I'll be damned. You have a lot of nerve. Anyway, he chose me over my sister. I'm sure he'll call off the engagement soon. Sis, please don't be mad at him. I'll invite you to the wedding. What a girl. Stealing your sister's fiancé without a care in the world. You can't help who you fall in love with. I'm a better match for a hot guy like Liam. Besides, he said it himself. Rather than a nagging mother figure, he says he feels better when he's with me. That's so cruel. I'll never forgive you guys. What? You'd better remember that. Liam, I think I know where the ring is. You found the ring? Don't play dumb with me. You're the one who did it. No. I don't know anything. Are you still playing dumb? You gave it to Erica, didn't you? What? I got a message from a drunk Erica last night. She bragged that Liam proposed to her. Seriously? Erica told you about it? I told her not to tell you. She seemed to have had a lot to drink. She blabbered on and on. You had a date with Erica yesterday and the day before, didn't you? You lied about working late. Cheating on me with my sister by lying about working late is disgusting. And you gave my engagement ring to her without my permission. What are you doing? I mean, Erica said she really wanted the ring you had. I was going to buy her the same one, but honestly, I can't afford to buy another diamond ring. I thought it would be faster if I just gave her your ring. Are you stupid? Giving my sister my ring just because she asked for it? But I originally bought the ring. You don't have to be so mad. Even if you bought it, I got it. It's mine. Don't get so upset over one ring. I told you the other day, I'll buy you a wedding ring eventually. You don't need an engagement ring. A wedding ring? Do you think I'm going to marry you? What? What are you talking about? We're engaged. You cheated on me while we were engaged. There's no way I'm gonna marry a prick like that. No, wait. Erica and I only date a few times. I never cheated on you. Oh? I'll send you a picture then. What? Erica proudly sent me a picture of herself with you. There was a picture of you two shoulder to shoulder. There was also a picture of the two of you at a hotel. But still, can you say you didn't cheat on me? I'm sorry, Naomi. You admit you cheated on me. No, I had an affair for a good reason. What's the reason? If I marry you, Erica will become my sister-in-law. I can't mess with my sister. I wanted to get to know Erica, who's younger and prettier than you, before we got married. What a creep. Believe me, Naomi, the only one I really love is you. Erica was just for fun. If you insist, I can have Erica give me back the engagement ring. I'll break up with Erica before we get married. So don't tell me you won't marry me. I'm filing for compensation. What? You cheated on me, of course. Wait a minute. We're not married yet and you're asking for money? Don't you know? You can file for compensation even if you're still engaged. Oh no. Let's talk again about the future, including Erica. Bye. Wait a minute, Naomi. You're terrible, sis. Excuse me? Why do I have to pay compensation? It's a matter of course. You were having an affair with my fiancé. You weren't married yet. Liam said the same thing. You can file for compensation even if you're just engaged. But you don't get to ask me for money too. I'm your sister. It's too much to ask for compensation from a family member. Look, I don't care if we're family or not, especially when you knew that Liam and I were engaged. You dated Liam knowing that we were engaged. You have to pay for that. But I don't work. I don't have any money. So why don't you just borrow money? No. Okay, fine. I'll marry Liam. I'll marry him and he'll pay for it. I don't think you're gonna get married. What? Because you've been seeing other guys besides Liam, haven't you? A lot of other guys, right? How do you know that? You don't remember? The other day, when you drunkenly texted me, you said Liam gave you a ring. You sent me a picture of you and him together. At that time, you also sent me a picture of you with another guy. Huh? Oh shit! I don't remember anything! You don't even remember what you said to me? You're such a hopeless little girl. I was so happy that Liam gave me a ring that day. I ended up drinking a lot. Well, you can look at your message history later. You sent me a bunch of selfies of you, shoulder to shoulder with guys. Wait a minute. Oh no. I really did send them. I'll have to delete them right away. It's too late for that now. Even if you delete them, they're still on my end. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you were two-timing. You wanted to show off to me how popular you are. I don't envy you at all. Sis, please don't tell Liam. Huh? If you break up with Liam, I can marry him. I don't want Liam to know that I've been seeing another man. Let's just keep it a secret. I'm sorry, but it's too late. What? I forwarded the pictures to Liam. What? Liam was putting himself on a pedestal, angrily calling you a slut. I don't think he'll ever marry you. Oh no! Then sis, please forgive me. I'll give Liam back to you. No thanks. I don't need a piece of shit like him giving my engagement ring to a lover. Bye. Afterwards, Liam kept pestering me. He apologized and asked me to try again. Of course, I refused and called off the engagement. I demanded compensation from Liam and Erica. Erica was unemployed and couldn't pay in one lump sum. She had to borrow money from our parents. They were furious with her over the incident. They said they would recover the money they had lent her. She is now working part-time from morning till night to repay the debt. She's always exhausted. Liam, on the other hand, having his engagement broken off because of his infidelity, resulted in rumors being spread out through the office, which led to his co-workers giving him disapproving stares and his spending torture stays at work. And as for me, a few months after Liam and I broke up, I met a wonderful man at work. I now have an engagement ring on my left ring finger that he gave me. My parents like him because he's faithful and honest. He and I are planning to register our marriage in the near future. I am very happy despite all the problems I have had in the past. Hey, Mia. Huh? What's wrong, Harry? You're at work, right? What do you mean, what's wrong? What's with my shirt? What?
It's not properly ironed, and the buttons are coming off. How dare you make me, a salesman, wear a shirt like this?
I did iron it properly. You saw it hanging on the wall, didn't you? I didn't notice the buttons. I'm sorry. I'll fix it when I get back today.
What are you talking about? You really are a useless woman. Who do you think is buying your food? It's because of my hard work, isn't it? You could at least pay me back with some effort.
I'm trying. I've never skipped a day of housework.
Huh? Don't be so full of yourself. Today, it's as if you didn't do it.
Well, I'm working too.
Work? Oh, you mean where you're on the computer every day?
Yeah, but...
Don't make me laugh. I can't see how you can even say a game like that is your job.
What?
Don't be so arrogant about something that doesn't even earn you any money.
It's not a game. I'm earning money.
Anyway, I'm working and earning real money. You're going to have to step it up, understood?
Okay.
I'm going out for a drink with my coworkers today, so I don't need dinner.
Got it.
Hey, I just got to the nearest station. You have my food, right?
What? You said you were going out to drink, so you said you didn't need it.
I came home because the party got canceled.
Really? Well, you said you didn't want dinner, so I didn't prepare anything.
Huh? You didn't even cook dinner for your husband? What the hell have you been doing?
I was getting the rest of the housework done. I was working too, so I was late.
The hell do you mean work? Is your job not to cook food for me? Who the hell do you think you are?
Because you said you didn't want it.
That's your excuse. You're just taking advantage of the fact that I'm home. Who do you think it's thanks to? Don't cut corners.
I'm not cutting corners. I do all the housework. I don't skip a beat.
Huh? You mean like not making my dinner?
That's...
If that's the case, I'm getting a divorce.
Divorce? I haven't done anything for you to divorce me. I live an honest life every day.
Shut up. Oh, I don't feel like going home anymore. I'm going out for a drink.
Oh, now? I'll make something for dinner with what I have.
Okay. It won't taste good if I eat it while looking at your shabby face.
You're terrible.
Go home and reflect on what you've done. Got it?
Okay.
Hey, what's for dinner today?
Harry, you're done with work already?
Not yet. Still have a bit left.
I'm thinking of making the pasta that you like. I haven't made it in a while.
Yeah? Pasta, huh?
What's wrong?
Your pasta is shit, to say the least.
What?
You know I like pasta, but how long have you been a housewife? I'm sick of it.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, I don't want to eat it anymore.
You don't have to be so mean.
I've decided.
Decided what?
I'm going out to eat today.
What? After all I've already prepared?
Your pasta tastes so bad. What can I do? Put yourself in my shoes. Being forced to eat that slop. It's torture.
That's terrible. I'm doing all this research because I like you.
If that's the case, how incompetent are you? You can't even cook your husband's favorite food properly. What the hell would be the point of coming home?
Oh no.
I'd much rather eat dinner while drinking with this cute girl I met. So I'll skip dinner tonight.
Who is this cute girl?
What's it to you? She's younger than you, she's got great skin, she's got great makeup, she's got great style too. Ha 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 ha. I'd rather eat with her than with you, no matter what you think.
Are you cheating on me?
Is this what you call cheating? She works in a restaurant. It's her job. If you call that cheating, then think of it that way. Anyway, I don't want your bad pasta.
Harry, you used to be so nice to me. Why are you saying such horrible things all of a sudden? You're like a different person.
It's because you're not attractive.
What the?
Only attractive women have men head over heels for them. But if they're not, then I guess you're not attractive. Why don't you use the money you earn to improve yourself? If not, I'm going to be going out more and more, okay?
Harry?
Do you understand?
Yes. Harry, have you finished work yet?
I'm almost done. Why?
My work took a little longer than I expected. I'm going to go shopping now and make dinner as soon as possible. I hope I'll be home before you come back.
What the hell have you been doing all this time?
What? I told you I was working late.
You know, playing with your computer? Don't be so proud of what you do for a living. Who do you think you're working for? Remember, I'm the one who works hard and earns money, right?
Yes.
And now you're working late? What do you mean dinner will be late? Stop fooling around.
You don't have to say it like that. I'm serious about my job too.
That's enough. You don't give a shit about me, do you?
That can't be true. Why do you always think that?
I'm going to hang out with the cutie. I don't want to eat. Versus you, I'm having more fun with Julie. We're gonna eat and drink. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Harry, I knew you were cheating on me.
Oh yeah? Even if I'm cheating on you, I don't need you to tell me what to do.
Why not?
You're living off my money. You can't even do housework. You're not attractive at all. You're not fulfilling your role as a wife. If it wasn't for me, you'd be divorced by now.
Divorce? How can you say such a terrible thing? I think about you every day of my life. I've never skipped a day of work.
Well, if you don't want to get a divorce, you'd better think about what you're doing. You better think about how to step it up as a wife. Do you understand?
Yes. Harry, where are you? Harry?
What? Stop texting me.
I waited for you late last night, but you didn't come home, did you?
It's none of your business.
What do you mean it's none of my business? Aren't we married? You didn't come home without telling me. That's not normal.
Even though you're this useless, at least you can think like an adult. If you insist, why don't you open my drawer in the living room?
What?
The top left drawer.
What? All of a sudden?
I said, just open it, okay?
Okay. This is...
You'll see, won't you? It's divorce papers.
Why?
Because you're so useless. Fill them out just in case I run out of patience, okay?
Huh? But you've already filled out your parts.
Yeah, so that whenever I decide I'm done with you, I've got it all ready to go.
Harry, you were really thinking about doing this?
Surprised? I'll fill it out when you don't do what I tell you, you know? So make sure you fill out yours too.
Harry?
I'm not saying we should get a divorce right now. If you don't want a divorce, why don't you do yourself a solid and reflect on what you've done? And next time, actually do your job, serving me. Well, even if you can't, the least you could do is become as hot as Julie.
Come on.
If you can't even do that, we're done.
Okay. Harry, is this a good time?
Yeah, what's up?
What will we do for Christmas?
Oh, it's that time of year already? I'm not thinking about anything.
How about we go out for dinner? I think it's not too late to make a reservation.
Dinner with you?
You don't like it?
Well, it's fine since it's Christmas, I guess. Then make reservations for the best restaurant.
Okay. What kind of food do you want?
Maybe Italian food. You make Italian food that tastes so bad, I've forgotten what Italian food even tastes like.
You didn't need to say that, but I know a great pasta place. I'll make reservations there. It's been a while since we ate out together, right? I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we won't know what will happen until the day off.
What?
It all depends on you. Until you can become a better wife, this whole thing is staying a maybe. Got it? You'd better do your best for me.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Are you done with work already? What am I saying? Of course you are. It's Christmas Eve.
I'm giving you the best present for Christmas.
Really? You can tell me more about it at dinner.
That's not gonna happen. I'm divorcing you today.
What? What are you talking about?
I told you to fill in those divorce papers, right? I sent them in today. Divorce is the best Christmas present ever, isn't it? I'll never forget this.
Harry, what a horrible man you are.
Well, it was inevitable. Ha 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 ha. I told you, it's all up to you whether I divorce you or not. You're a terrible cook. You can't even do your own housework, and you spend your days playing on the computer. You let me work alone and live the lazy life. It's all your own fault.
What? I was a diligent cook and housekeeper every day, all while working at the same time. And yet, after being pushed around so much, this is how you treat me? It's too much.
I gave you plenty of warnings. I guess it's your nature to blame poor old me, huh?
So, you're spending the day with Julie?
Who cares? I'm already divorced, so it's none of your business. I'm finally free from the days of being nagged by your sorry ass. I'm finally going to be free from my useless wife. This is the best Christmas Eve ever.
I see.
You made reservations at an Italian restaurant, right? I'll allow you to taste a little bit of real Italian food for once. Ha 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 ha. Actually, Julie and I are going on a 3-day, 2-night Christmas trip.
I see.
Hey, what the hell did you do?
What do you mean? You and I are strangers now, so could you stop texting me?
Huh? What do you think you're saying?
Did you enjoy your 3-day, 2-night trip?
What happened to my apartment?
Oh, that?
What do you mean, that? What are you doing with it? I just got home. The door was unlocked and the place was empty.
You and I are done. What does it matter what I did?
I was living there.
I bought that apartment when I was single. Everything. The furniture, the appliances. I was the only one using them anyway. I got rid of it all. Court mediation will be happening soon, so I don't need it anymore.
Where the hell are you?
Why would I tell you that? But I'll let you know. I've decided to sell that place.
Huh? You sold it?
It's in the process of being sold, but it should be officially sold by now.
Why would you do something so selfish? What's wrong with you?
Like I said before, I was the one who bought the condo. It's in my name, so it's up to me what I do with it, right? I live there with you, remember? Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you go to Julie's place? But I sent all of your stuff to your parents' place. Just go get it yourself.
Huh? Did you talk to my parents?
I had to tell them, didn't I? Wouldn't it be weird if I just randomly sent them a package without saying anything?
You're so selfish, you know that?
Your parents are absolutely horrified. They apologized over and over again. They said, "We are cutting ties with Harry." I mean, we're divorced, so they were going to find out sooner or later, right? So, the sooner, the better. I told them you've been cheating on me for a long time.
What? You told them all that?
They asked why we were divorcing. I just answered honestly. Because of Julie, right?
She's just a girl who works part-time at my favorite club. That's our only relationship.
You're lying.
It's true. You're jealous of me, aren't you?
You think this is a joke? I hired a private investigator to check up on you.
What?
There were days when you said you were going out for a drink and didn't come home. I thought it was strange, so I took the plunge and hired one. Then, I was able to easily gather evidence of your affair.
You did that?
It would be strange if I didn't after being treated like shit, wouldn't it? I'm sick of you treating me like that. I couldn't upset you until I gathered all the evidence I needed. Besides, I wanted to divorce you with the judge on my good side. I even made those reservations at that restaurant for Christmas too.
So those reservations were fake?
I really did make the reservations, but I knew you wouldn't be coming. So I enjoyed that Christmas dinner with my mom.
Even your mom knows about this?
Of course, she knows all about it. I even had her come with me to the private investigators.
You brought your mother? What kind of person does that?
Yes, I've got plenty of evidence. And I'm sure the judge is going to charge you a hell of a lot of alimony.
Don't be ridiculous. The court wouldn't charge me anything.
That's very naive of you. You've been cheating on me since we were married. And you lied about going out drinking and hardly ever came home. You kept lashing out at me through text and on the phone. I have perfect evidence of this as well. I recorded your phone calls and I have all the texts saved.
You're kidding, right?
You kept telling me that I could live on your earnings. But you never even gave me a decent living wage, did you? I was the one paying for your food and living expenses the whole time.
Really? I didn't even notice.
You're so selfish. You never really paid attention to what was going on with the family finances. I bet you never even thought of paying attention to them in the first place. How could you even say all that crap about it? Anyway, I'm going to petition the court to charge you a ton of reparations, and you're going to make it up to me. I'm going to give you one hell of a Christmas present.
Huh? Wait a minute. I don't have any savings to pay alimony, okay?
I know. You've been spending all of it on fun.
How do you expect me to pay?
I don't know anything about that. You're on your own. Well, maybe you can't even ask your parents. They are very angry with you.
Right? On top of that, I don't even have a place to live anymore. I have to find a place to live now. I can't afford to pay alimony. Can't you ask a lawyer to help me out?
Huh? I'm not going to do that. You're going to make amends for everything you've done.
What do you mean, make amends? Why are you doing something like this? You're acting like a demon.
How can you say that? Think of all the things you've done to me. How much I've been through.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. So please, help me out this time.
Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing.
What? There's more? Miss Julie, your girlfriend, is quite sexy, isn't she?
Yeah, complete opposite of you, isn't she?
That's none of your business anymore.
Yeah? What did you do to her?
I heard she's still in high school, you know? Did you know that?
Huh?
It's a crime to touch a minor. You're disgusting.
They told me she was 20. I didn't know.
Her parents said they've already contacted the police.
Huh? You're joking, right? I really didn't know she was in high school.
Even if you say that to me, there's nothing I can do. You've been a bad boy. You're a grown man too, so you should be responsible for your own things.
Hey, where are you now? Tell me.
I just bought a new condo.
Where'd you got that kind of money?
I told you I was working, right? I've been working from home all my life. I've been a writer. Now that I'm better known, I'm getting paid more per article. I was making much more money than you ever were. Plus, I sold the condo I'd been living in. I was able to buy a little luxury condo.
What the? You're only thinking about the good things happening to you, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I finally got to have a little bit of peace at the end of all this. And I was able to give you this hell of a gift. I'm really happy right now. I'm gonna be able to start my new life with a clean slate.
Hey, are you really going to ditch me? Don't you still have some feelings left for me?
I don't have any regrets. And you're the one who abandoned me. Didn't you file for divorce on Christmas Day? Don't you dare make false accusations. You and I are strangers now. Please, don't ever get involved with me again.
Oh no, help me. Where am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to live? Mia!
After that, Harry ran out of money and became homeless. He asked his parents-in-law for help, but they were furious and refused to help him. He had no choice but to stay in a motel and go to work. But word got around about his antics in the company, and he couldn't take the pressure from everyone around him, so he left the company on his own. He is currently working several day jobs to pay reparations. However, he's not able to save as much money as he would like to because he has to pay for the motel fees. Just when he thought it couldn't get any worse, his problem with Julie developed into a court case. Must have been some kind of divine retribution. To tell you the truth, none of this makes me feel any better. But I started a new life in a new apartment. With the support of my parents and my former in-laws, I am slowly getting back to being myself again. I'm gonna spend some time immersed in my work from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.